Okay guys, 50 things in Rocket League that needs to be added right now, right here. It's your boy Cypher HD. Let's go. Number one, the first thing that needs to be added is workshop maps. Workshop maps need to be added for all consoles, for all multiplayer, everything. All those workshop maps, whether it's like those training packages, those ones with the different like game modes and all that other crazy stuff. Workshop maps need to be on consoles, they need to be cross-platform, they need to be able to play in private lobbies. Number two, a demo counter in the scoreboard. So if you go to the scoreboard in Rocket League, that shows, I believe it's shots, goals, and assists, ping, total points, and if you're lucky to have Bake's mod on PC, it shows your MMR as well. So it should also show how many demos you have during the game. I believe demos are an important factor in the past 2-3 years of Rocket League. You can tell that recently they've been picking up a lot of demos, and of course it wins games. It wins games. I'm not sure how many points each demo should be worth. That could be up to Psyonix or Epic to decide, but I believe a demo counter should be in the scoreboard. So if you get 2 demos in a game, that could be a stat, you know? Alright, number 3, the third thing that should be added to Rocket League is a Fennec and a Batmobile in the item shop. So if you go to the item shop, it shows whatever they're selling, plus like all the pros, but it doesn't give a Fennec or Batmobile. All I want is a Fennec and a Batmobile. Can I please just get that Psyonix? Number 4, so if you go to settings in Rocket League, the standard settings need to be already fixed. They need to be given like good settings and not those crappy settings. And plus, I feel like the settings can also be expanded as well, but that can be, I don't know, a separate thing. I'm not really sure. But the fourth thing that should be added, if you go to settings, if you click on key bindings and stuff, you can change your controls and everything, and you can even change your angles and your height and everything. But I feel like there should be another slot for pro settings. So if I wanted to use squishy settings, or if I wanted to use Justin settings, or if I wanted to use Chicago settings, if I wanted to use Rizzo settings, if I wanted to use like John Sandman settings, you know, that's another thing that needs to be added to Rocket League, mainly because it might help like beginners. Number 5 is training to help demos. So if you go to training in Rocket League, which is a very important thing, especially if you want to get better, there's free play, there's custom training. Regardless, the main 2 things are, oh yeah, there's goalkeeper and striker, like, which are never used. That also needs to be reworked. But for training wise, there needs to be a training pack like for even in custom training, there needs to be a training pack for demos. So imagine if when you're training, you have a custom training and it's just a pack of cars driving across the field and you're trying to demo them, or a car jumping in midair and you're trying to demo it. That could be a training pack. It's really probably easy to set it up. The 6th thing is MMR to all consoles. People are confused when ranking up, especially newer players, when they hit Gold 1, Division 2, and they hit Division 3, and then Division 4, and then they win their next game, and then they're not Gold 2, Division 1, and they're still Gold 1, Division 4. It doesn't make sense where you're at, like on the leaderboards and ranks. And I also think it should show the MMR for all players, so you can see the other team's MMR as well. 7th thing is take Chaos out of casual. It is a game mode almost nobody uses. I haven't played it in like over a year. I don't remember ever playing it, but yeah, I think that's really it. Number 8, so I'm not sure how many viewers watch me that are FIFA fans, but there is this thing called the Weekend League. It is basically a 3-day, 4-day league where you play up to 30 games. You can choose how many games you play, and let's say you win like 15 out of 30, and for every win you get like XP, and you also get like a win towards your rank for when you finish the Weekend League. Well, when you finish it, there's different ranks, like there's silver, there's gold, there's bronze. So if you get like, I don't know, 20 out of 30 wins in your division, it might make the game a little more competitive other than just tournaments all the time. Alright, number 9 is, I'm not sure exactly the date when Hoops in Drop Shot was released, but there needs to be other maps. Like there needs to be like a new rework of Hoops. There needs to be like a night version and other things. And even Drop Shot, there needs to be like a couple different maps just to make it different, you know? Because if you're a Hoops player that you like to play Hoops and that's something you like to play, you don't want to play in the same stadium all the time. Alright, the 10th thing is a new meta card. I'm not sure when the Fennec was released. I believe not too long ago, maybe a year at most. Yeah, the Fennec is a meta card that people use pretty much all the time. And I not mean like a meme card like a Merc, but I mean an actual meta car like a Batmobile, a Dominus, an Octane, something that people actually use a lot. I feel like a new meta card needs to be added because I feel like people just use the same cars all the time and it just gets a little boring, you know? Number 11. I think there should be one big map where you can do like 11v11 in Rocket League. I'm not sure if that will hurt the servers in Rocket League because they're already struggling right now with all the new players. I think like 11v11 would be really, really cool. And I'm not really sure how they could do it. Maybe they could separate it. It's like one big map. I feel like 11v11 would be cool, just for like, I don't know, a casual game. But yeah, it would be cool considering this game is based off of soccer and a mix of hockey as well. The 12th thing that should be added to Rocket League is racing and like Rocket League minigames. Lethamir is a Rocket League mod map maker, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's different perspectives and it's pretty cool. And I just think like those mini games where you can race with your friends, I feel like that should be added and should be like an option for like creative players that like to, I don't know, like have fun with the game and not just play competitively, you know? 13. Okay, this is a weird one. I know some of you guys may comment that 13 is a little odd, but 13 is challenges that actually mean something, basically. Essentially, if you go into Rocket League, there's always challenges, weekly challenges, but some of the challenges, not even just for the premium pass, which is good. I like how they have the Rocket Pass. It's good. I like it. Good idea. I'm not going to argue with the Rocket Pass at all, but the challenges itself is a little bit of an issue. You're required to win in casual. It makes the game a little bit more sweaty than it actually is. Because personally, when I play Rocket League, I'm either in training, I'm doing a workshop map, doing a tournament, or I'm playing competitive with my friends. I barely touch casual unless I'm playing with lower ranked friends of mine. Sometimes I play a private match as well with viewers, but other than that, casual I don't really touch too much. I think the challenges should be more like milestones almost. Score like 50 goals in this week for a week, and then you get like, I don't know, like an uncommon drop. And it should be in any game mode. It shouldn't just be in casual. Because if it's like get 5 saves in like Rumble playlist, then it's just, I don't know. Like those challenges need to be a little reworked, a little tweaked. But other than that, I mean, I like the idea. Move on to 14, game mode where you try to demo the entire time. I know I bring up Lethamir a lot, and he's one of my favorite YouTubers. Like, I think he's made 60 plus maps, but a few of them are actual, like, you're trying to demo the person or you're trying to bump them off. It's like last man standing, and I feel like that is actually good for training wise too. I don't know, it gets people better at, I guess, hitting the person or more likely to demo the person in an actual game. All right, 15. We all love Minecraft. We all love Minecraft, right? There's survival, there's creative, there's all those type of things. But there's also parkour. And I think Rocket League parkour is one thing that's misled. I feel like people don't even think about Rocket League parkour. There might be a couple workshop maps about Rocket League obstacle courses, and not just aerial ones, but actual ones that just are you're trying to get by, aerial and landing on the thing. And the blocks. I think that should be added into Rocket League for everyone, for all console players. Fortnite is one of the biggest games in the world, and it still is today. So we're going to talk about how Fortnite, you can jump into creative and you can do multiple things. You can play prop hunt, you can do whatever. You can make your own map if you really wanted to. In Rocket League, there is no such thing. There is no such thing as Rocket League Creative where you can actually make your own map. The closest thing to that is like just training and free play, but even that, I mean, you get lonely sometimes. I do think Rocket League Creative could be a thing in the future. I'm not gonna say it will be, but it could be. Because if I could create my own Rocket League map, I would have a lot of ideas and a lot of content to bring for you guys, and I think it'd be really, really cool. It is an intro where we would walk into the arena. So if you look at the Rocket League maps, every single one, there is no entrance or like exit. I feel like it would be cool if there was like a little cinematic before every single game where the cars like go into an arena, or even like a tournament, like that little, both teams looking at each other and just waiting and sitting at the halfway line. If there was like some sort of 10-second cinematic where all the cars drive up and the doors open and then the doors are locked and are ready to play. If you look around the outside of every single Rocket League map, there are crowd eggs yelling like fans, like in an actual arena, like soccer or football or whatever, basketball. Or I like the idea. Their fans are cool. I want them to have a few more options of what they're gonna say, because there is an announcer that says like what a save or goal or 30 seconds remaining or whatever it is, right? But I feel like it would be even cooler if the crowd eggs are saying, because I know they say like defense, cooler if they said like oh my god, or what a save, or great pass. could make the game a little bit cooler is different game modes, but something that, like different, something that you don't even think about. How about a game mode where, like, it could be a competitive playlist for just one season. It could be a complete random playlist, right? Imagine if there was a competitive playlist separate of Rumble, separate of Drop Shot, separate of 3v3, 2v2, whatever. How about it's just 3v3, but it's unlimited boost, or 2 times boost, or just something completely random, or the ball is a box, or the ball is heavy. Something random, but it's also competitive at the same time. So, King of the Hill. It's unnecessary, I know. It's another game mode that I'm talking about. But it could be cool, that could be added to Rocket League. I'm not sure if you guys know what King of the Hill is, but it's just, you can look it up if you really want to, but I'm not going to go too in-depth in it. But a King of the Hill game mode would be cool in Rocket League. Daily challenges. I think there should be daily challenges in Rocket League. I'm not sure if there is in Rainbow Six Siege, but there is in Warzone, there is it Fortnite? No, I don't think so. There is in FIFA. I feel like daily challenges would be just cool, like just score 5 goals or whatever. So trading cross-platform. I have multiple accounts. I have 3 different actual Xbox accounts, and then I have 1 Steam account and 1 Epic account on PC. So 5 total accounts. And I have a bunch of random stuff on every single account that I would like to trade and keep all in one account, but I can't. Psyonix, if you're listening, please fix that. Custom games with more than 8 players. The most you can have in a custom game is a 4v4 match. You can't do anything more than that, and I feel like it's not as fun, you know? In Among Us, you can have up to 10 players. In Fortnite, you can have, I think, up to 16 or 32 or something. It's like a crazy, crazy number. When you score a goal in Rocket League, if you don't have Baki's mod, which unfortunately is only on the Steam version of PC, if you're lucky enough, different perspectives when you score, basically. So when you score a goal, you get this one perspective from the director of the game if there was like a spectator, right? But imagine if you could see like your perspective or the opponent's perspective. It'd be just a little cooler, and you'd probably learn something from it sometimes and see how did he hit the shot, or how did I miss that, or whatever, or did he lag. So I think it's cool. It could be added. It's not completely unnecessary, but it is cool. So choosing where you want to spawn when you get demoed. I feel like this can be a little cool. When you get demoed, it's I think a 3-second buffer before you randomly spawn on the right or left side of your net. In a 1v1, in a 2v2, in a 3v3, I feel like it's super important where you spawn sometimes, and it can also save you goals. I've had clips of mine where I spawn and I immediately save the ball, and maybe that helps us win the game. The tournaments are really, really cool. They just added them recently, which I'm a big fan of. But unfortunately, there's only 3v3 tournaments every 3 hours, and that is a problem. Every 3 hours, that's a problem. That's a big, big gap. I feel like there should be a tournament every hour, maybe? I don't know, but I feel like there should be different types of tournaments. I feel like there should be a 3v3, a 2v2, a 1v1. Something that is just gives more people, or even a 4v4 tournament, you know? We all love the Rocket League bots in this game. The Rocket League bots are very dumb. Very, very, very dumb. They are more dumb than a freaking bronze. I'd rather play with a friend that just picked up the game than a freaking bot sometimes. Although sometimes the bot Salty does quite well. I think you guys get my joke. So, essentially, if there was bots that was actually really, really good, or like a bot that was like a plat player, more or less, it could make the game a little bit fun. And you can even like train with the bot. 28 is competitive Heatseeker. Heatseeker is an awesome game that they added for Limited Time game mode recently in the past few months. So it's a lot of hype and a lot of potential, and you can even do it in private matches, which is awesome. I love that, Psyonix, thank you. I've been doing it with my viewers on stream sometimes, so shout out to you guys. So competitive Heatseeker would be cool. It might be a little toxic and a little sweaty sometimes, especially at higher ranks, because the ball would just go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But considering the game is up to 7, it makes the game interesting, makes the game faster, makes the game fun. 29 is custom chats. This is extremely unnecessary. This does not need to be added. But if I could make a custom chat that says, like, we are gonna win this, or come on, or just something like, I think you guys get what I'm trying to say, but the problem with that is that people might say like swear words or curse words or the N word, God forsaken that, and it can be more toxic and make the game worse. Shout out to you guys that are still watching, thank you. Alright, so Rocket League team voice chat. So there is no voice chat in tournaments, there is no voice chat in casual, there's no voice chat really in anything. So there needs to be voice chat, and I think team voice chat would be cool. You should have the option in your own settings to turn it on and off, but I feel like you should all be allowed to have your own team voice channel. All black car. And what I mean by this is not just, what do you call it? You choosing what color you want, so you can have a pink car and your friends having a green car and the other one having an orange car and you're all on a team of blue. It doesn't make sense. I feel like you should have a little bit more of a range of colors. Slowly since Rocket League started in 2015 to now in 2020, it has changed a bit from only being blue to now being green to now being purple, and from red being orange and red, now to yellow and pink, and having those other options. But I feel like if they can extend it even more to like black and white, that would be even cooler. Customizable balls. This is possible on the PC version, Steam version of Rocket League, I believe. It's a mod. I'm not really sure how to use it. Maybe I can set it up in the future. But if you can customize the ball like whatever color, whatever decal, I feel like that would be cool. They could also add that into custom drops or crates, which also potentially could come back in the future, who knows. But customizable balls should be allowed for anybody. I feel like it would give players a little bit more freedom of what they like to play with, you know? And not in a gay way, that is. 33. Rocket League story mode. So, in most games, Call of Duty, FIFA, 2K, I could keep going on and on, list of games. I don't think there is one in Siege, but what else? Is there one in Fortnite? No, wait. No, I don't think so. Kind of, not really. I feel like there should be a Rocket League story mode where you meet like different cars throughout like some sort of like story, and then you play a certain amount of games. You got to win those games, or you learn different things, you learn different mechanics or whatever, and it'd be cool. It would be really, really cool. 34. Rocket League skills tutorial more advanced. This I will do. I will probably do it on different TikToks. So if you follow my TikTok, link down below, as long as all my Twitch, socials, Discord, please join it so you're up to date with all information. And make sure you subscribe, boys. Thank you guys for watching. We're gonna continue. So what I mean by this is skill moves like flip resets, like breezy flicks, like musty flicks, like double taps, ceiling shots, things that most people can't do first time, like first try. If they could have a tutorial or most like the basic version of everything and how to do it in little steps, it would help. And not just like a tutorial of how to dribble the ball or how to keep the ball up, a tutorial of how to hit like the most powerful flick, or the tutorial of how to do whatever. Like more advanced tutorials could help players that are in the middle ranks, like plat or diamond range, to hit up to champ in the future, or if they just want to learn it just for the heck of it, you know, and show off to their friends, you know. This is also another thing super unnecessary. Rocket League first person. Rocket League first person could be super cool. So we all know Rocket League is a third person game, and so is Fortnite. But if there was first person, it would make the game kind of difficult to play almost, and it would be pretty cool to see if it was even possible to play it in first person. Rocket League prop hunt. Leftamir did make a video on prop hunt, and it would be cool. Fortnite has it. Epic, Rocket League, Psyonix, please, if we could do Rocket League prop hunt, that would be really, really cool. Especially objectives to grind for, like a random mystery decal or whatever. So things like, let's say you win 200 games, you get absolutely nothing. You might get, I think at level 200 you get like a certain like border around your name, but like it's just, no one cares about that. But if you were to work towards, if you were to grind towards, if you were to do objectives for like a mystery decal, like say they put a bubbly and you have to do it in a month. In the month of December, you can work towards a bubbly. You have to do every single challenge during every single week. of that month, and maybe at the end of the month you get a bubbly. And it doesn't have to be like a 1 month thing. It could be like a 3 months or 6 months thing, or even a Rocket League season thing. They could start it next season, whatever it is. But if there could be something that you can actually work for and not pay money, you know, come on Epic, don't be all money gang, you know. That's EA shit. New Rumble power-ups. Rumble is awesome game mode that is kind of underrated recently, but if there was more power-ups, I feel like it would bring a lot more players back to the Rumble game of Rocket League. Because I believe there's at least 10 different Rumble power-ups you can potentially get if you play. But I feel like a mix or a different set of them would be cool to make the game a little bit different. So in Baki's mod, you can set a thing for 39. You can set a thing that says organized replays, or not organized replays, automatically save competitive replays. So if I replay a competitive match and don't even accidentally, I forget to save the replay and I just leave the match by mistake, and I wanted to go back and see it and maybe make a video about it, or TikTok or whatever, I feel like they should be saved and they should be dated, and they're a little bit annoying because you have to scroll through a bunch of them. So if they could help, because they do show the score in the stadium, and I think maybe possibly the time, if they could show like something else that differentiates the games based off every single day. If they could show games like 3 months ago on the specific day, whatever, I was in like the Champions Stadium or whatever, then that if there was like a filter like that, then it would be really, really cool. 40. Getting tired, boys. So we are almost there. 40. New rewards. If there was just new rewards other than, I don't know, the things that you get at the end of competitive seasons, because I don't know, just new rewards, please. Just please, Psyonix, new rewards. All right, 41. A new Rocket League meme car. I think this can be cool. I think this potentially could be cool. Is once again super unnecessary, but hear me out. A Rocket League meme car, but like there's like wings, right? There's wings, and then like I don't know, it like flies in the air without like you even needing gravity, you know? Like imagine a car without gravity, like no gravity at all. That would be so cool. It would be like a Rocket League space car, like a plane or something. I have no idea. But it would obviously not be used in comp and in other game modes, but for specific casual, just I feel like in training too, I feel like it'd be cool just to have like a meme car like that, or pride matches. Rocket League free play things you can do with Baki mod. So yeah, so in free play with Baki's mod, you can do a lot of different things. If you use the D-pad on the controller, if I press left button or left D-pad, it automatically hits the ball to the backboard, and it basically sets me up for a perfect double tap every time. And if I hit the right on the D-pad, then it basically passes the ball to me in midair wherever I'm potentially going. So if they could just have that for all consoles, it would be awesome, and it would save people. I don't know what I'm talking about, but we get it. 43. Rocket League world records. So if you go to Rocket League, there is no such thing as world records. Like you would have to individually look it up on research or Reddit or whatever, like what world records there is, like air dribble or whatever. But I feel like it would be cool if they could actually put it in the main menu to show like what is possible in Rocket League, because this game is amazing. 44. I'm getting tired now. We're almost done, boys. Rocket League crates, but we can earn keys, like an in-game currency. There is an in-game currency for tournaments that you can buy drops and then you get items for it. I like it, good idea, but also put it in comp. If I win a game, I get 20 tokens, and if I spend 200 tokens, I get a crate. And that crate randomizes whatever I get, and I get like a decal. 45, mystery crate drop. I feel like there should be like an actual crate that you're guaranteed a mystery. That would be awesome. So if you were to win, like for example, if you were to hit like GC, I feel like you should be rewarded with a guaranteed mystery crate drop. That would be awesome. It would reward the people for actually grinding the game a lot. you know, and actually having more mysteries. I know it would probably kill the game in price and trading wise, but I think you guys get the idea and you guys probably respect it. The community votes for what they want as a reward. So at the end of every season, we get a random reward such as wheels, a decal, a banner, just random things, right? But I think it would be awesome if we could community, like if we could vote on Twitter or just something, if we all vote for like wheels, or if 50% votes for a decal, it would be awesome if we could all get what most of us want. 4 more, ladies and gentlemen, 4 more. A Rocket League random daily mode in casual. So recently they have been doing this in, what is it? I can't remember, but there is like recent game modes such as Spike Rush, Heat Seeker, but I feel like there should be a random freaking daily game mode that anyone can play. And I know it would make the game cause a lot of updates, but if it isn't a daily game mode, maybe it's a weekly game mode, you know? Something different for casual, for people that aren't as great at the game, that want to just play for fun. 48. So if you go to stats in Rocket League, you see your goals and your assists and everything. But if there was like a graph and if there was more specific stats that you can look, I feel like it would be a little bit cooler to see your competitive stats versus your casual stats versus your rumble stats, and it would make the competitive gamers of Rocket League a little bit more intrigued when it comes to specific stats and saves and assists and specific double taps and whatever. Goal explosions that evolve through grinding the game. So there is, if I know I keep bringing up FIFA, but if you go on FIFA or other games, even 2K, there are special cards that you can grind through doing objectives that they evolve more and they get better through time. So if there was a goal explosion where you score 100 goals and then you score 500 goals with that goal explosion equipped, then the goal explosion, like, you know, evolves into a cooler goal explosion, you know? Last thing, 50th thing that needs to be added to Rocket League is a Rocket League motorcycle. Come on, people. Come on. There is no Rocket League motorcycle. How is that possible?